We are back on Mortal Kombat 1 today, but not to actually play the game. We are here to make a tier list, but not to make the tier list that, you know, some people may expect. We're making an Animalities tier list. So we're gonna look at every single character's animalities in this game, and we're gonna rank them somewhere in our tier list that we have over here. So this is gonna be, you know, anywhere from S to D tier of my humble opinion of how good I think the animalities are for these characters. So we're gonna start just from like left to right for the roster, just to make it as good for me as it is. So I guess we'll start with Noob Saibot. Here's the noob animality. Now this one, what I do like about it is there is a little bit of a, I'm pretty sure, a nod to the MK1 fatality for noob, where I believe he does the same type of thing. Turning into a crocodile or an alligator, I don't know which one this is, to me it just felt a little bit random. Like, why is he an alligator? You know, like, but to be honest, I don't know any animal for him that would make sense necessarily. But it is cool, you know. He has his shadow form, and it's a solid animality. So I'm going to say, feel free to give me your opinions, by the way, if you guys think I'm wrong or not, but I'll put it at top of B tier right now. I feel like there are some animalities in this game that I might not have seen at this point. You got Cyrax. She turns into, is that a hornet maybe? Oh shoot!
Animality. Cyrax wins.
You know, I kind of like this one. Now, obviously, maybe there's a little bit of bias there, but I kind of like this one. You know what I liked about it? I like that Cyrax is yellow, and we're turning into a yellow creature. Right, we're turning into a yellow creature, which is cool. And I think just the actual, you know, stabbing, eyes popping, all that, it was kind of cool, honestly. I thought it was a pretty sick animality. So for Cyrax, we're gonna say that was a solid A tier animality. I kind of like that one. What does Ermac do? What? What is this? I don't even know if I've seen this one, man. What?
Animality.
What animal is that? He's just a... Is that some kind of killer grasshopper? Okay, what's cool about this is, like, he's the whole, you know, Ermac is all these souls and stuff like that. Dude, I've literally not seen this animality. That's so cool, though. I like the fact that, you know, part of what he is like, he's the combination of all these souls, and, you know, he's turning into a swarm of all these insects. I kind of like that. Man, that was kind of cool. I like that one. Dude, people don't do animalities enough in these. I actually kind of like that one. Sick. Well, yeah, we're gonna put that. I'm gonna put that in S tier. I like that animality. I like that one. I wasn't expecting that. And dude, I honestly don't think I've seen that. Turns into a hummingbird. Goes crazy. Honestly, this one's kind of clever. It's kind of clever. Like, behaves like how a hummingbird would behave if they were gigantic and killer. And it turns the opponent into essentially a flower that the hummingbird then sucks the blood, what would be nectar. I kind of like it. Now, does it make sense that it's Kitana? Kinda, because, you know, the fan fluttering a lot. We got, you know, hummingbirds flutter, but we'll say that's in the A tier. Yeah, that's kind of good. Oh, praying mantis. Okay. Oh my god, that's so vicious.
Animality. Mileena wins.
Alright. Okay, so the thing about this one, the way that she like decapitates or like feasts on their head. It's pretty vicious looking, and it does give Mileena vibes like that, but it's also not like amazing. I'm gonna say B tier. All right, what we got here, Tanya? Giraffe. What the fuck? What? What?
Tanya wins.
I was expecting that. Okay, I've definitely not seen some of these animalities. Literally just turns into a giraffe and just starts whipping you back and forth while grabbing you. It's interesting, but it's not like out of this world or anything like so cool. That honestly might be a C tier. That's one of those things where it's like, if I've seen it a bunch of times, this was the first time I saw this animality, but if I saw it a bunch of times, it would become definitely less and less cool to me. The best thing about it is that's the first time I've seen it. Alright, what we got? Oh, he turns into a pufferfish. Alright. Oh my god. Goes inside and then expands, blows up. Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh my.
Animality. Rain wins.
Okay. How do we feel about that one? It was okay. It was okay. Like, the pufferfish thing, you know, he's Rain, I guess. So something water-based is not so out of the realm. And, you know, if you are going to turn into a pufferfish, and you are going to kill someone, that would be one of the ways to do it. But I also don't think it was, like, one of the best things I've ever seen. It was decent, though. I'm going to say B tier. Alright, what we got here? Gorilla. Turn into a gorilla. Why? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
Animality. Smoke wins.
You know, I think what would have made this one better, I feel like he rips them apart too quickly. I feel like he rips them apart a little too quickly. Like, he takes them, drags them along the ground a little bit. Kind of reminds me of that video of, like, was it Harambe? Where he took the kid and he dragged him, like, along the floor. Like, maybe that's something gorillas like to do. They like to, like, drag. I don't know. But, like, I think him putting his fingers into the mouth, I just feel like he ripped him apart too quickly. I think if they kind of made it slower and just really, like, showed you how vicious that could be, how, like, crazy, it could be better. But based on what I saw, and, like, the thing is, for Smoke to be a gorilla, there's nothing, like, really there that, like, it's like, oh, obviously Smoke's gonna be a gorilla. So we're gonna put Smoke C tier, Tanya, yeah, hers D tier, because, like, giraffe, the giraffe thing was just kind of silly. All right, let's see, what's Scorpion doing here? Oh, he turns into a scorpion. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Scorpion wins.
Okay, so that one is kind of like, okay, Scorpion turns into a scorpion. Fair. Makes sense, makes sense. Now, in terms of the actual animality of what happens here, I like that he stung him. You definitely gotta sting them with your scorpion tail stinger, right? And then he grabs him with the thing, and then he slices him. It's cool, but it's also just not riveting. You know, it didn't get me going. I'm gonna say, I think it's better than pufferfish. Oh, right. He turned into a plant. That's what it is. It's not even an animality. It's a plantality.
Reptile wins.
It's just, there's nothing about Reptile that tells me he should be turning into a plant. I feel like this is one of those things that, like, how can Reptile not become a reptile? You got Scorpion turning into a scorpion, but Reptile is a plant? Now, based on the actual animality itself, only okay to me, to be honest. I feel like Reptile's animality was a little bit disappointing. I'm gonna put him C tier. All right, what's Sub doing? Oh, he turned into a woolly mammoth. All right, okay, stabs him with the thing. Oh, Okay. Oh, and then just rips them with his trunk.
Sub-Zero wins.
Okay, so, you know, theme on point. You know, Sub-Zero, cold, Mammoth, Ice Age, whatever, cold. So that's fine. He even has ice on his tusks, which is cool. And then he gets impaled and stuff. Now, the actual animation and everything of the massacre that we just witnessed, it was just okay to me, to be honest. Feel like it could have been better. I'll say bottom of B. I'm gonna give him points because I like the theme. Like, it makes sense for Sub to be a mammoth because of the whole ice connection. So I'll give him that, and that's gonna let him be B tier. Otherwise, if it was a different character, it would probably not. Alright, got a panda, and then what? Ouch. Oh, okay.
Animality.
Just like Happy Panda?
Li Mei wins.
Happy Panda, purple eyes, which is cool. Doesn't really realize that they did anything all that vicious, right? Now, is it Panda because of the Asian connection? Maybe. And I'm not upset about it. I'm actually quite okay with that. Honestly, it was pretty lame. I feel like that might have been a D tier animality. Like, it just didn't do anything too cool there, you know? Alright. Oh, wolf with a thing wolf. Cento wolf. Okay, mauling. I like the viciousness. Oh, ooh. Okay.
Animality. Kenshi wins.
I like the howl. I do like the howl. This one kind of gave me the Noob Saibot crocodile vibes of like being torn in two type of thing, with two different things going at you from both sides. Kind of similar like that. I like how the Cento thing has the whole wolf thing going as well. I'm gonna say that's a strong B. Strong B. Yeah, it's a better version of Noobs. Oh, porcupine! Oh my God! Look at him! Oh shit! Oh shit! The slow-mo! Oh my! On the quills, he looks fucking vicious.
Baraka wins.
Dude, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's better, dude. That was way better. I've never seen that animality before, by the way. But see, this one just makes so much more sense. Love this one, dude. This one just makes so much more sense. We got a porcupine with a fucked up mouth, like Baraka, shooting quills, kind of like what Baraka does with his blades. And yeah, they had a slow-mo thing going. Like, it was way more cinematic, right? That's gonna be an S tier. That's an S tier animality right there, man. Above Ermac. That it just, everything about it made sense, and the delivery was great. I don't think I could have envisioned it being any better than that. Oh, time hippo. Okay. Oh, crush him.
Animality. Geras wins.
Okay, so what I like about this, let's talk about what I like. I like that the hippo has kind of the markings and the blue eyes like Geras, right? That's cool. Now, does Geras turning into a hippo make sense? Not really. Like, I guess Geras is big. Hippo is big. The cinematics of what we saw of the killing of the character, it was solid. It was solid. Nothing too crazy though. I don't think it was amazing, but I also don't think it was bad by any means. So I'm gonna give that mid B tier vibes. What is he? Whoa! Oh shit! What is that thing called? It's from Invincible though. That's kind of cool. I don't remember what that's called, but it's literally from like the show from the comics.
Animality.
Oh, okay.
Omni-Man wins.
Okay, so definitely points for turning him into a creature from the comics, from the show. I think that's really cool. But I wish that the actual killing was better. Like, what did he do? He just picked him up and then just kind of bit him? Bit him and throw him away? Like, could have been more. Could have been more. I liked the idea. I didn't like the delivery, the final product, the execution of what we saw there. It could have been better. So I'm gonna say he's only in the B tier because he's this creature from the comics and the show and whatever. But the actual killing was nothing that special. If it was some other creature that he turned into that killed the same kind of way, it would have been like B tier, maybe even D tier. I'm only giving him points because he turned into that from the show. Alright, okay. So he turns into an eagle so that he can partner with Eagly. And he has a gun and a grenade.
Animalities. Peacemaker
And then you got a
wins.
US flag. That's very patriotic. Definitely fits the character of Peacemaker. I'll give him that. He has a helmet on his Eagly. He took out some guns. Went crazy. Did this cool swipe with the wings. That was pretty solid. Now, I don't personally feel like it was as good as these top 4 that I've seen, but I will put it at the bottom of A tier because everything about it made sense. Like, nothing about that made me question why they would have done that. And the execution was good. The execution was good. So I'll say bottom of A tier for that. What are we doing? A vulture. Oh. Oh.
Animality.
Pulled out his head
Ghostface
from
wins.
within his cavity, his chest. Now, okay. Ghostface turning into a vulture. Like, maybe the color scheme is kind of working there. You know, the color scheme. You know what I think would have been cooler is if we saw him go high in the air and kind of circle him, like kind of like circling the way like a vulture would before coming in for the kill. That would have pumped it up a little bit for me, just to give it more vulture. Because kind of what he did there doesn't scream vulture. Vultures are scavengers, right? They come at you when you're weak, right? They come at you when to just pick up what's there. They're not really the type that's gonna kill you. Now, obviously, as an animality, they gotta kill you. But I would have just liked to feel a little bit more of that vulture character, you know, being in there. So yeah. And as far as it being like a Ghostface thing, I don't know if I'm really behind that, but it was okay. I'm gonna say top of C. Okay, so he turns into Wolfie. All right. It was really just a dog.
T1000
Okay,
wins.
he turns into a dog, like canine dog, rips out his head, whatever, chews a little bit on the spine. This one's kind of okay to me. Like, the reference is good, because you know, the Wolfie thing. It's good, but I feel like the animality itself was kind of just okay for me. I would say top of C or bottom of B somewhere. I'll say bottom of B. Rhino. Sektor turns into a rhino. Impales, drags. Okay. Stomps.
Animality. Sektor wins.
And then charges at the screen. Okay. I'm not sure what relation there is with Sektor being a rhino, if any. Not really any relation there. In terms of the actual cinematics, it was decent. Like, you know, if I were to envision how is a rhino going to kill someone, how cinematic can it be made, that's probably about what I would come up with, you know, like impale them, drag them across the floor a little bit, stomp on them, explosion a little bit, charging at the screen after, menacing, like it, pretty decent. Nothing too crazy though. That was another kind of B tier-ish one. I would say maybe around here. Oh, we got him turning into a octopus kraken. Oh my god, massive ass monster kraken. Okay.
Animality. Takeda wins.
Like, bro, that's way more cinematic. He's a kraken. He turns into a kraken, and it's like, okay, you know, he has his whole like whip stuff going, so I can see the inspiration coming from that, and it was a well done animality, right? Pretty cinematic, everything. Now, I don't know about S tier. Temporarily in the chest is S tier. If it is S tier, okay, you know, it was really cinematic. I'll give it that. And like, I do like that they're even changing environments and stuff. We got him like chilling in the water, right? So I'll say bottom of S tier, I'm okay with. What's Shang doing here? Oh, he's a snake oil salesman. I get it. I get the reference. King Cobra? Oh, okay. Oh, ooh. Okay.
Shang Tsung wins.
Not bad. Not bad. That was pretty solid. Now, how solid was it? The reference of him being like, you know, a snake, and they had the whole snake oil thing going on, makes sense. The killing aspect of it, decently brutal. Could have been better. But it was good. Top of B. Temporarily says mid A. I don't think I can put that in A. I can say high B, maybe even, no, you know what? I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it above Noob, but I think Kenshi's I actually like more. Alright, Shao. Big Bear. Okay. Okay.
Animality. General Shao wins.
Okay. How are we feeling about this one? Shao turning into a bear doesn't make the most sense, but it also doesn't feel wrong. It's fine. You know, charge them, grabs them, toss them around, bites, chomps head off. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's anything too crazy. It could have been better. Honestly, it kind of gives me the same vibes as the Smoke Gorilla, to be honest. Kind of similar vibes to that. Like, it just kind of feels like it could have been better. I'm gonna say it's about the same. C. Ooh, spider. Oh, whoa. Oh, pumping him with children.
Animality. Sindel wins.
You know, I was kind of excited at first. I'm like, this could be cool, but like, you're not gonna spin them into a web. Like, dude, you're a spider. You're a spider, and we get 0 web spinning, 0 silk. It just jumped on him and bit him. I like the pumping of the brain stuff. That was like the purplish veinish things happening there. But then he just kind of, and then the fucking spiders coming out. But the spiders coming out could have been even just more cinematic. Could have been like kind of coming on the screen a little bit, you know? Like, we could have seen a lot more. going on there. Yeah, no webs, all slobber. No webs. I feel like that one actually, and like Sindel being a spider doesn't really make sense. I do like that it's a purple spider. I like that it's a purple spider. Like, there's at least that. But outside of that, it's kind of like, what else? Like, honestly, I'm just kind of disappointed. Like, I feel like there was a lot of potential with that animality to get it into the A tier if they just did something else with it. But just what they did just leaves me a little bit disappointed. So I'll say top of C. I'll say top of C. Okay. Here's a ram. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Animality. Reiko wins.
Interesting. Like, turns into a ram. Like, I don't really get the connection there. Runs into him, shoves him back, and then just runs through him. Straight line. Yeah. Nothing too crazy about that one. I feel like I could have wanted something a lot cooler. I'm gonna say, yeah, D. Lower than Reptile. Like, yeah. That's Raiden. Oh, an electric eel. Okay, I've never seen this one. Oh, shit.
Animality. Raiden wins.
Okay. See, so this one, you clearly get the lightning going on from Raiden. It's like, it feels like it still is Raiden. It's an electric eel, right? Now, I like the little close-up that they did of the face before he exploded. I like that. I feel like maybe more of a slow-mo or something could have been good, but I like the premise of like what they chose and what they went for with that. So I'm gonna say bottom of A. Okay. Liu Kang is a phoenix. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Animality. Liu Kang wins.
There's a lot going for that one. There's a lot going for this one, right? You got Liu Kang. Now, they could have made him a dragon. A lot of people probably would have expected that. But made him a phoenix. Now, you know, the fire powers and stuff translates and makes sense. The killing makes sense and everything. And then you even got the whole rising from the ashes kind of whole thing, right? Going on with that. That all makes sense. And it was well done, I will say. It was well done. I'm going to say this Phoenix one, top of A.
Change the wardrobe. Heavy bite, take one.
No way. What is this? What?
Animality. Johnny Cage wins.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Now, okay, I really like the idea that they're going through, that they're going for with the whole, you know, Jaws. Like, let's you know, make this a film thing for Johnny. That totally makes sense. The cinematics of the shot of the wide thing and then shark coming from above. I wish we had a little bit more of a slow-mo going on. I would have liked a little bit more of a slow-mo happening. The kill was just a little too quick for me, but it was great. Like, it was definitely up there. Definitely up there. I'm gonna say I like this. I'm gonna put it here. You know what? I'm moving Takeda down. I'm gonna put Takeda at the top of A. Yeah, I'm putting Takeda top of A, and I'm moving Johnny to bottom of S. we got? Tiger? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Animality. Kung Lao wins.
Okay, so for Kung Lao to be a tiger, I'm not sure I really get why crouching tiger. Sure, I guess. The actual animation of the killing and everything kind of similar to like the bear, like just kind of maul him for a bit. Now we did get the slow-mo on the face, like, or not the slow-mo, but we got the zoom in of the face being torn up and stuff. That was kind of cool. That's gonna put it above these ones at least, but I feel like it was still kind of nothing too special. Also, kind of like the dog, but I think it was better than the dog. I'm gonna say it's about here, in that B-ish range. But I gave it the dog. Part of the reason the dog for T1000 is because of the reference. So I'm actually gonna put him at the top of C. I'm gonna put him top of C. What's Ashrah doing? We are a unicorn? Pegasus. Not Pegasus unicorn? What the fucking fuck?
Animality. Ashrah wins.
It's a Pegasus unicorn. Is there an actual name for this creature? Because Pegasus is a horse with wings, but they generally don't have the horn. And obviously, a horse with a horn is the unicorn. It's creative. It's creative. I feel like I almost forget what happened there because I was just flabbergasted by what the animal was. What did she do? She ran. Okay, we're gonna watch that one more time. We're gonna watch that one more time because I don't really understand. Hold on.
Finish him.
Okay. Goes through. Okay, horn in the face. Fire, rainbow breath. And then kind of steps on it. Okay.
Ashrah wins.
Interesting. I don't know. It's unique, but it's also, I wouldn't say it's a favorite for me. I'm gonna give it bottom of A though, because I do like how unique it is. I like how unique it is. No, we're gonna go B because I'm thinking about this, but I still like the Kenshi wolf thing better. But I don't think I want to put Kenshi's wolf in A. Alright. Turns into a bat. Where are we going? Okay, we got us going somewhere else. Transition. Oh. Ow.
Animality. Nitara wins.
Alright, so Nitara turning into a bat makes complete sense. I'll give them that. But then she just takes them somewhere. They're upside down. She just starts chomping on their face. Yeah, it is kind of basic. Don't think she should have let them go. Yeah, maybe. There's things about it that just feels like it could have been better. It's not bad. It definitely giving me B tier vibes. I'm gonna put it here. Very middle of the road. Alright, what we got? Okay, he's a hyena with a messed up face. Now, hyenas are also scavengers like vultures.
I win.
Alright, that was not that good. Like, the face makes sense because the hyena has a messed up face and, you know, whatever. But outside of that, it's kind of like, okay, why is he a hyena? I don't know. I don't know. The actual killing is giving me low tier vibes. Like, yeah, I didn't think that was very good. We're going D tier for that one. Okay, he's a bone T-Rex? T-Rex skeleton? Why isn't he an actual T-Rex though?
Animality. Quan Chi wins.
I definitely would have preferred if it was just a whole T-Rex and not a skeleton of a T-Rex. I think him actually putting him through the mouth and then having him kind of go into this skeleton stomach is kind of funny, but it also wasn't that cinematic and it was kind of whatever. I feel like Reptile should have been a dinosaur. That would have made a lot more sense. Quan Chi's was I feel like it was a little bit disappointing. Like if you're gonna make someone a T-Rex, I feel like they gotta be cool. But that wasn't that cool. Yeah, it's gonna go kind of there for me. Somewhere in the sea. Alright, what we got? He's also an eagle? Oh, he's like a griffin. Is that a griffin? Okay. Oh, with laser eyes.
Animality. Homelander wins.
It's not bad. It's very American. Very American. And Homelander is that guy. But was it amazing? It was okay. D tier because fuck Homelander? No, I'm being unbiased. Unbiased in my opinions. I thought it was okay. I would actually say I'm gonna put it there. He is a bull. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Animality. Conan wins.
Definitely gave bull energy. Conan turning into a bull doesn't feel off, but it also is not like, oh yeah, for sure, that makes sense. But it doesn't feel off. And I think the, you know, stomping around and whatever makes sense. Going through the sword because it's Conan is interesting. I'll give them that. But at the end of the day, it's still just a bull. I'm gonna put him around here. Put him around there. Also kind of B tier energy. So there you go, guys. That is the official Honeybee Animality tier list. There's definitely nothing that was better than the Baraka one, man. I just loved everything about the Baraka Animality. I thought it was amazing. But yeah, Tanya's Animality was pretty bad. The giraffe. But, you know, it's actually crazy. There's a lot of these Animalities I've never seen. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Let me know what your favorite Animalities were. Let me know if you agree with my placements of where we put these different characters, and yeah, what was your favorite, least favorite Animalities? I would be happy to read those comments. Thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.